look at the December 1989 issue of Compute magazine. We are immediately greeted with a family partaking in the joys of home computing, playing an exciting game, probably lots of beeps and boops. This looks like the Christmas issue, which is fitting since Christmas is right around the corner. This was the time of having games on disc. So, our retail price is $2.95 for this issue. Some of the games that were popular at the time: Carmen Sandiego, Arkanoid. I would say that those two games have aged well. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see these ads. And look how effortlessly the roaring Navy airplanes have been translated to a gripping game experience on these screenshots. Very thrilling. And we're learning all about how computers can help us. I wonder how many schools actually allow handwritten papers to be turned in now. Alright, lots of excitement on the horizon. I'm a big fan of periodicals, but I haven't seen any modern computer magazines in a long time. Or at least I haven't read any of them. Alright, computers. All about having fun. This is a great ad. And it really makes me want to play this game. A first-person action-adventure role-playing fantasy-style game. It's just what I'm into. We notice here that the Apple version has the exciting dwarf or human warrior there looking very lively. The IBM and compatible versions are showing different screenshots, making for the Apple version, making it look more exciting. Alright, so we're learning all about some tech questions. Suppose they were already having problems with hackers. This magazine may have been tailored towards computer tech types instead of more casual end users. Maybe there wasn't much crossover back then. You had to be into computers big time if you were going to own a home computer in '89. Oh, how far we've come with fine art in the computer style. They didn't use any digital graphics to make that picture, did they? Alright, we're learning about formatting. I don't think I've formatted a drive in a really long time. Hey, look at this portable personal computer. A 386 was the first computer I owned. My dad bought it from one of his brothers. And, oh my gosh, $3,000. That's about the price for probably a nice Apple portable personal computer these days, too. With a 40 megabyte hard drive. Nice. It looks like about the size of a briefcase. Alright, this company is marketing games, I believe, or software packages. So the Pirates game, $30. Let's see. some cookbooks. Microsoft Excel can be yours for only $314 and change. Okay. I wonder if you can still get all of these free software packages. Looks like they're giving us some news about various manufacturers and retailers. I do remember the days of shareware. You could get awesome software, games, etc., and then you could decide to support the developers by sending them money, and maybe it would unlock something in the game that would send you a pass that you could type in. Excellent. This was a great part of the history of home computing. Shareware. I remember some awesome shareware games that I had. Hard drive and disk drives. Well, you're going to need one of those to enjoy the full range of experiences on your home computer. Alright, once again, the thrill of real life being translated effortlessly into digital media. This contest would let you have a fantasy weekend at the Grand Prix of the IndyCar races or powerboat racing, motorcycle racing. Okay, cool. This ad looks almost like a Fallout ad of today. Kind of looks like a Pip-Boy or something that would be found in a post-apocalyptic world, and Godzilla there smiling. Very awesome. I remember being hooked on SimCity. I played it most on the Super Nintendo, but both the first Sims game and SimCity were excellent, and I had SimAnt when I was very young too. Alright, here we go. This is going to help everyone out who's still watching. Still looking for gifts for that special someone. So if you're watching this, maybe that friend or family member needs a new joystick for their personal computer. We have a full range of them here. Yeah, miniature golf. I wish I have played lots of golf games on console and on computers. I just wish there was one that stood out to me as being incredible. Okay. Kicks. Quicks is good. It's not a breakfast cereal. It's a game where you take the role of, I think it's supposed to be a spaceship avoiding this nebulous alien creature moving around through space. Okay. Arkanoid. I'm a sucker for Arkanoid. I love it. This looks almost like Double Dribble, but it's Electronic Arts, and they're still active. You can get some EA stock and watch it continue to rise based on the excellent game releases. Or you can align yourself with the other camp who hates EA. Okay. Everybody knows this game, right? Lots of fun. Gauntlet. Still would make for a good time with a group of people playing today. I guess even in the very early days of computers, there was big-time marketing crossovers. Marvel Comics and Ghostbusters already active. So if I was a computer owner back then, I would be salivating over all these games. Very nice. Small Beretta handgun. You can take on the role of a spy. This one looks especially appealing to me. A horror game. Probably not going to have you sweating quite like some of the games of today, but who knows back then. Without any precedent. Could have been very scary. Alright, Pipe Dreams. Another game. Games of that ilk. I've spent lots and lots of time playing. There should be an app for something like Pipe Dreams, right? I'm sure there is. I just haven't seen one in a long time. Alright, getting into some tech stuff. Now here we go, Santa Claus. Making his rounds and delivering gifts to people all around the world. And he's still delivering technological gifts, even now in 2015. Excellent. Sports games already getting a market share in science fiction games. Okay, Thunderblade. I guess this is a real life helicopter sim instead of a sci-fi offering. Yep. Yes, Shinobi. Excellent. Some of these saw a home console release already. I'm noting some great ads in this magazine. Okay, let's see here. We have a device for cleaning your computer screen and some home publishing software. The Print Muffler 80, that's what I want. So it softens the sound of the printer. Okay. Excellent. Learning about the ergonomics of keyboard use, how to protect oneself. Let's see, we've already got some John Madden football back then. Oh, okay, yeah, that just shows the longevity of EA. It's a franchise that's been a big money maker for a long, long while. Okay, very cool. This ad appeals to me, and the content does too. It looks like a first person going through an interstellar warp zone or something. Very cool, understated, nice. Very nice. A lot of flight sims. I remember having Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think that was one of the early versions of software that had like a lock where you couldn't put it onto a floppy disk and then put it onto another computer. It may have had some kind of like IP protection, because I remember trying to make room on my computer, so I took off the Flight Simulator to add some different games or something, and then I could never install it again, which was a shame. It was pretty fun. It was something like that, actually. Yeah, I remember these. I don't think I have any more, but even in college I was saving my files on 3/4 inch, 3.5 inch floppy disks. So I eventually took those computer files from my homework off those disks and got rid of them, but it really wasn't that long ago. Okay, productivity software, I really love that. Always try to stay productive, or at least slanted towards productivity. We've really seen a good cross-section of the different types of games that are still popular today. A lot of first-person stuff. There's certainly a big tank game on the market right now. And computing. Computing is so incredible. I really am excited about the future. Like the Oculus Rift and who knows what else is out on the horizon. Even touchscreens. A short few years ago seemed like something from outer space, and now who could live without their touchscreen devices? Very cool. I suppose this was before Gutenberg.org. That is a snazzy mouse. Just imagine some computer guy getting this magazine and checking that mouse out and being like, yeah. Very cool. Very nice. It really is fantastic. I'm a big fan of technology. Uh-oh, tax season's around the corner. Sorry to take something jolly like Christmas and bring everybody down thinking about doing their taxes. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to doing mine this year at all. This will probably be the most difficult tax season of my life. Alright, looks like we're learning some DOS commands or something. I had a great book on DOS, and I guess I got rid of it years ago, but I could make my way around DOS when I was in my, I guess my early teens. Maybe it was probably before that. And I certainly do wish that I would have had, I would have known about other computer languages being developed. So maybe I could have stayed on top of learning programming languages. Alright, so when I was in middle school, we started getting computers in the classroom. Well, actually back then we had computer labs, and there were a few games that they would allow us to play, and I suppose it was just one of our regular classroom hourly sessions. We would play this game with fish that were eating each other, and of course Oregon Trail and Carmen Sandiego. A big seller, I'm sure, for Broderbund or Broderbund software. This one I think was the sequel. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I think was first, and then Where in the USA. Lots of fun. Still fun today. I would say, for the nostalgic types. Well, really, yeah, on the App Store they're still selling Oregon Trail. And then there's a clone of it about zombies, I think, and they've updated it with better graphics and everything. I really love seeing that. I've never been one who was opposed to updates and like re-envisionings of stuff. Yeah, there we go, the computer lab. Looks just like college. Some people doing some computing. The verb. Do some computing. There's Radio Shack. I think they may have closed the last Radio Shack in the world. Not sure about that, but I think they went out of business. At least they had a big round of closings. Isn't that a shame? You go and get lots of tech there. Once again, I'm struck by how, even though this was 1989, we are about to see a new Ghostbusters movie be released. So the world just moves in these exciting cycles, doesn't it? And really, actually, this game looks pretty good. It's got a first-person segment, and then so this is really exciting stuff. And who could have guessed how far music production would come with computers? Having an orchestra or a whole band at your fingertips. It's really stunning to think about that. To think about every aspect of our lives, our work lives and our hobbies, and just the way we noise and everything. It's just completely been revolutionized, and technology is incredible. There we are, role-playing. You can pause the screen if you want to read this role-playing article. Some exciting golf. Around the time I was getting into computers in the 80s, I was also into golf. My dad took me to all the golf clinics with the pros, and he would take me in the backyard and film my golf swing with his big shoulder-mounted camera, one of the big VHS cameras. I'm still into. I still always enjoy playing miniature golf. Like a Terminator type. I don't think that's Arnold. And this looks like something from Contra. Gradius 3. Okay, Capcom. They have their own exciting characters like Mega Man. So they really don't need to cop Arnie. What a thrill. Mega Man is a Capcom character, right? I hope I'm not wrong about that. Oh yeah, Tetris. It's when something is just dawning and the whole thing is so new and fresh. Like, there's something about the entire computer world that's entertaining. Even when it was being used to revolutionize the workplace. It's just something very, very fun about it. I'm always really thrilled to discover new technology, to see what's on the horizon. Heavy metal. Alright, so it looks like we've been treated to lots and lots of exciting game ads. And this looks like something from the Blade Runner universe. In an interactive detective movie. Stuff like that still making waves. And that looks pretty fun. Those screenshots make it look great. But Access Software Incorporated, who knows what happened to them, whether they went out of business. The market can be pretty fickle. Yep. Well, this is about the season for a Caribbean vacation, isn't it? I would love to be near the equator right about now. Yeah, back to some good fantasy stuff. Strategic Simulations presents Dragons of Flame. Yes. Yes. Wonder if it's based on. It is based on actual AD&D. That is so cool. Later, Diablo and Baldur's Gate and Ultima Online became my addictions. Diablo 2, I should say. Very, very cool. Spock, aren't you supposed to be dead? In my excitement, I think I gave that guy Kirk's voice. Okay. Alright, we've got a Harley Dude, the first ever, maybe, widely marketed Harley Davidson game. This is interesting. Cool. Well, it is winter and I can't ride my motorcycle, so maybe I need to get a hold of a game like this. That biker guy. Yep. You definitely can't make your way in the motorcycling subculture without a rattlesnake head keychain, or a bear claw pendant, or a bird bone choker, or a ram's head necklace, or a quill work medicine pouch. Alright, I don't think the bikers of today are quite that cool anymore. Yeah, full page Gauntlet 2 head. Yes. Well, it's been a lot of fun looking at this magazine. I'm not sure. Not sure if this belonged to one of my uncles or myself or my dad. I don't know where it came from exactly. But it's nice to have a look back and see how things were going. It's really striking how many full-page ads for games are in this magazine. It looks like most of their advertising revenue came from game systems or game manufacturers. This is interesting. We have the prices of these home computers. So for about $1,000, you could have probably a good workable computer back then. I don't think it would play the latest games. I remember becoming excited about a game in the Might and Magic line. And I got my mom to buy it for me. But it was probably like a 10 megabyte game. My computer couldn't play it at all. Really, also since I was taking the games off of that early 386 machine, I still have the games and I can still boot them up. So I can play like Missile Command, and there was one that was like a design game that was used for like doing like interior design. And I had some really, really cool screensavers that I should probably screen grab the video and put them on YouTube. So, Mary Discamus from Dale's Discourse. And I hope you get all the technology that you are wanting from Santa. This year I don't really want any technology stuff. I pretty much have everything I need at the moment. Well, I kind of would like an Elgato, so I could do some Let's Plays. I might do those in the future. There's a lot of other stuff I want to get to first, though. Don't want to spend the entire winter playing video games. Alright, just tons of text, tons of tantalizing technology tidbits. Alright, the RAM crisis is over. No longer should we worry. Okay, thanks for joining me today. And I hope you enjoyed having this look at classic